ready for the wildest, wackiest competition on TV, Slippery Stairs. It's the ultimate challenge where kids and grown-ups battle their way up a slippery slime slick stairway for glory, giggles, and bragging rights. Do you want the Slippery Stairs madness in your town? Sure you do. We bring the set, the thrills, and the laughs. You bring the crowd. Book Slippery Stairs for your city event, fair, or festival today. Email info@aimsports.tv and let's make your town the next epic showdown. We welcome you to Trabuco Hills High School in the city of Mission Viejo, California, as the St. John Bosco Braves took on the Santa Margarita Eagles. Hi everybody, I'm Paul Higgins and welcome to this Trinity League Showdown. Bosco Braves coming onto the field, as is the Santa Margarita Eagles on their homecoming night. It would all be about football in this first quarter as the St. John Bosco Braves got out to an early lead. On the other end of this pass, it's Carson Clark. The speedster goes all the way in for the score, and St. John Bosco led 7-0. Early on, the Bosco Braves were clicking on both sides of the ball. Dutch Horace with a quarterback sack. Back on offense, Madden Williams comes up with this sliding catch across the 50-yard line. Eagles looking to slow down St. John Bosco, and Dash Fafita, he does just that. Relentless player. But it would be the Braves who would get in the end zone one more time, as Daniel Odom is on the other end of this perfect pass by Koa. That would make it 14-0 in the first quarter. Back in action for the second week in a row, it's Trent Mosley. He does what Trent does, and that is bounce outside, and he goes on a 70-yard run. So Mosley's back in fine action as he eludes tackler after tackler before he's finally knocked out of bounds. That 70-yard run definitely got the attention of the St. John Bosco Braves, as it did in the stands for Santa Margarita fans in the Mosley family. Well, Trent Mosley goes in for the touchdown, and the Eagles cut. St. John Bosco's Braves lead in half. That would make it 14-7 after the PAT. And we had a football game here in the first half. And as mentioned, it was homecoming for the Santa Margarita Eagles. Shout out to cheer and song, doing what they do all game long, each and every week. On this play, the Eagles caught off guard as all alone in the end zone was DJ Tubbs. That would put up the Bosco Braves by 14, leading 21-7 in the second quarter. St. John Bosco playing solid defense. Josh Holland goes up and makes this pick. Holland runs to his right, but no gain on the play as he is tackled, but the interception stopped the Eagles' drive. Eagles on defense, quarterback just gets the ball away. Great play on defense by the Eagles as their defense started to put pressure on the quarterback. They come in size XXX at St. John Bosco. Matthew Muasayu with the tackle and a nice sportsmanship play there. Dutch Horace with the sack right here, and it would be a tough going in the first half for the Eagles on offense. Outstanding play here by Dash Fafita as he was shot out of a cannon getting to the quarterback. Man, this kid is good. As mentioned, it was homecoming 2025 for the Santa Margarita Eagles. And at halftime, the queen was announced. It was and is Brooke Maida. So congratulations, Brooke, on you being the homecoming queen for Santa Margarita Catholic High School. Very special night. After the homecoming celebration, we move to the third quarter. Adrian Patero with a great run right here as he keeps going close to the 5-yard line. Trent Mosley follows up with a touchdown as he stretches out the field with his speed, turning the corner and diving for the pylon. That would make it 21-14. Eagles down by 7 in the third quarter. Certainly a boost of energy coming out with a touchdown to start the third quarter, mainly because of Trent Mosley. Santa Margarita's defense right here with a great play, not giving up as they get to the ball carrier, bringing him down. And then St. John Bosco, though, Corey Hinton with a run up the middle. He gains a couple extra yards after contact. This sets up a touchdown. Koa drops back, finds Madden Williams, triple coverage. Somehow he comes down with the ball. That would make it 26-14 in the third quarter. We move along to the fourth quarter, and Manoa Fapusa with a huge tackle right here. He seems to come up with these a couple each game, and they are spectacular. A nice catch by the senior Griffin Brom. as the last 3 weeks he's been playing really solid football. Brom taking it over the middle. Johnson stepping back and airing this one out just a little short, as the intended receiver was Ryan Clark. And a little cheerleader to be for the Santa Margarita Eagles. Got to show this kind of stuff. I love it. Trace Johnson showing his Baker Mayfield impression as he turns the corner, looks downfield, and finds Jayon Smith. Simply a great play on any level. St. John Bosco defense, Brandon Nash, he will come up and make the tackle, and that will save a touchdown on the 13-yard line. Josh Holland shuts down any hopes of a Santa Margarita comeback as he knocks that ball away. St. John Bosco playing excellent defense. The final score in this Trinity League showdown was the St. John Bosco Braves 26, the Santa Margarita Eagles 14. Up next for St. John Bosco, Servite. For the Eagles, they'll play the Orange Lutheran Lancers. For Athletes in Motion Sports Television, from Tribuco Hills High School in the city of Mission Viejo, California, I'm Paul Higgins. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.